Good morning, one and all. We're here at the Sapphire Gardens. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
The right call here, I'd say.
The players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. Right, so we're ready to get underway. There's always something special about the first delivery. It can really set the tone for a match.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh, that's called vertical. It won't be out, but they should pick up a few runs.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Couldn't get it through the field. Wong will just want to forget that over ever happened. Awful bowling. Surely time for a change.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Knight, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Cathedral Road end. The Spirit with a massive shout. Swept away but finds the fielder. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Might look to go big again here.
Four runs added there. The Fire are 24 for none.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Knight from the River Taff end. Doesn't beat the infield.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd.
This is just silly. The power on that shot is incredible.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Finds the fielder with that shot. Knight will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Can she come back with a dot ball?
Norris deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Completely done by the Yorker. Great bowling.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. But all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Too full, you should get what it deserved.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
End of the over, 10 off it. The Fire are 47.
Seemingly unstoppable at the moment.
Going with pace now. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Misses everything. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Can't get that outside the ring field. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Norris, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. 6 more. Away she goes into the crowd. It's a big maximum as well.
Over the top and 6 more.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Norris pulls out. Dead ball. Second dead ball now. Straight to the fielder. Too good. That is huge.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Edged. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That's the over. The Fire are 69 for 1.
End of the 7th over. Well, Fire are now 69 for 1.
Sharma, the spinner, coming into the attack. Was quick onto that in the infield. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. The Fire, 70 for 1.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the River Taff end. Power and precision in that shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will she reply? Matthews watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Gets that away.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Matthews is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. The Spirit needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Dean from the Cathedral Road end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary. Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Seven runs added in that over. The Fire are 92 for 1.
Are now on 92 for 1.
Brilliant diving stop. Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Fire are 100 for 1. Sharma back on now.
Bowler into the attack, the London Spirit.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the River Taff end. Square cut, finds point, no run.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Lovely shot, got back quickly and finds the gap.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there and it got what it deserved.
$11 runs added there. The Fire are 122 for 1.
Well, Fire are now on 122 for 1.
Glenn coming into the attack from the Cathedral Road end. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, and collect that one though. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Eight runs added there. The Fire are 130 for 1.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Glenn from the Cathedral Road end. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Oh, that's beautifully struck, right out of the guts and all the way.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 10 runs added there. The Fire are 140 for 1. Huge, that has flown.
Wow, power off the front foot, goes all the way.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Flashed at it. Didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Not needed. A poor line and length. Not much effort needed to hit that to the boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Going with spin now.
A new bowler into the attack.
gets that away.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Knight, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Needs a dot ball.
Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Can she come back with a dot ball?
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum. That has been a wonderful innings. Shots all around the ground. The bowlers have struggled to contain them as they bring up the 100.
Goes over the top with that shot. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Glenn coming back.
Attack the London Spirit.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Everyone's gone up.
End of the 17th over. Well, fun. I'm now on 1-2. We'll have another 5 balls from this bowler.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Jeez, timed that well.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. End of the over. The Fire, 198 for 1. Harris from the River Taff end.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Pinged off the bat.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Straight to the fielder.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Windsor has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Edged it. End of the over. 13 coming from it. The fire of 211 for 1.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Windsor watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Dean to Fulham gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
What a shot. She absolutely laced that. No need to run.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Quickly into position and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. No. Terrible shot. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
This is a massive total. Really good hitting throughout the batting order. It's going to be a really tough ask to overhaul this score. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. Gone! What a start!
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Ismail with a huge appeal. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Power and precision in that shot.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Avoided the fielders. 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Jonathan, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the Cathedral Road end. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Gets that away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
2 overs gone, and they're off to a superb start in this power play. 12 plus and over, well ahead of the required rate.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Good bowling in that over, just the one from it. The Spirit, 29 for 1. Davies from the River Taff end. Beats the outside edge, good bowling there. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give her a bit of confidence early on. May just pull up short of the boundary though.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. How will she reply?
Gone, caught, and out. How did she get to that one?
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Misses everything. Wow, that's missed a lot. The Spirit weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
4 down, some great shots and running between the wickets. But I think they need that one big over in one of the last 2 overs of the power play to try and keep the required rate in check.
That looks gone. That's out.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Really looked like it'd be moving into a big, big score, but not to be.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Nearly gets the edge. Davies with a great delivery there.
A lovely flowing on drive there. No problems at all getting it to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
The power play is completed. Run rate is hovering at a good pace, but they need to find more in the middle overs if they want to have a chance of chasing this total down.
Gone, great catch. Super catch.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score, threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of such quality shouldn't be doing that.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Two straight, it's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Too much width and got the full treatment. You've just got to stand and admire.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over, certainly something to build on. Too good. That is huge.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Jonathan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Beautiful catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
Nine runs added in that over. The Spirit are 57 for 5.
With the field spread out, the batters have done really well finding boundaries and running, but the required rate has still climbed. If they can stay the course for the next few overs, they could launch and really attack this total. That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Great commitment. Now then, is that a catch? It is! Long on with a big dive out there has taken the catch of the match. Big dive from the fielder, tremendous catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
End of the over, 7 off it. The Spirit are 64 for 6.
The batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. And out. How did she get to that one?
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
And out. 2 wickets. 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Long gone for not many.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Gone! Yet another wicket. That's a hat-trick, and the crowd are going wild.
Completes a hat-trick. Please give her a...
Well, this is truly something. Could it be 4 wickets in a row?
Please make her welcome.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Cathedral Road end.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Couldn't get it through the field. Needs to be on target. That's out. Gone, nowhere near making it.
That's it, they're all out. Amazing bowling display. Felt the victory was only a matter of time, and so it's proved. Just a brilliant win.
Well, the very one-sided contest.